Hey, this is Richard, and I wanted to say ahead of time, thanks for listening in. This has taken me a while, but hopefully I can stay on top of it. Before I start this little episode, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my friend Arto. He's done the quick little intro music and outro music, and is working on something more permanent for the future of this podcast. And you can follow his SoundCloud under the name R2 or Arto Sekepian. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll include his info down in the description, but I just wanted to give him some credit. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the shit show. Okay, well, anyways, this is I guess this will be officially fucking episode 1.
Of what are we doing?
I want to stick with that one title that
Late Night Boys?
no
Late Night Lazy Boys?
no I think it was one that I think you said echoes off the mountains, and then something that sounded a lot like cool flow wise is echoes off the Wasatch.
No, Jonah said that.
Yeah, echoes off the Wasatch. So yeah, because then I don't know. It feels like you just yelling at the Wasatch Mountains.
What are the Wasatch Mountains? You're gonna have to.
What?
I don't know what the Wasatch Mountains are. What the fuck's that?
You don't know what the
No, I told you. Jonah probably gave you the title.
you don't know what the Wasatch Mountains are?
No, what the fuck are they?
They're the fucking they're the like main fucking mountain range in Utah and like the Midwest.
That's why I said Jonah probably gave you that title.
Oh, I thought you were meaning you don't know what the Wasatch Mountains are.
That too.
Well, we're off to a great start. Yeah, so it's fun stuff. But yeah, no, this whole past 2 weeks have been just exhausting.
Chan, I put in my 2 weeks notice. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, Chan, so I don't know if you knew, but Matt worked at is still working, but he's gonna quit. He works at Target. And why are you putting in your 2 weeks? You just fucking hate it there or something?
Yeah, I just fucking hate it there.
Oh yeah.
I'm just done.
Yeah.
Even though I've only worked there for like 8 or 9 months, I was like,
it's on the lower end of like retail jobs, you know. It's probably nowhere near like the travesty that is hold on.
What?
Where are my nuggets? All gone. Can I eat them?
my nuggies.
Oh. It's probably on the lower end. It's like probably not near bad as Walmart, but
My uncle died working for Walmart, yeah?
really? What the fuck? How did he die?
He just had like his heart was just poor, and then he just didn't wake up for work one day, and then
Oh shit.
bam.
Ugh. That's frightening.
That was like a recent funeral I had to go to, I think.
Oh.
Not funeral, but like funeral celebration, I think. It's like where you celebrate the life of the person, not
Oh. Is that forgive me, Matt, but is that on your Mexican side?
No, on my white side.
What? Oh. That's interesting. Seeing white people celebrate the life rather than being sad as fuck.
Not like a huge celebration, but it was just like everyone together, you're like relaxing, having food, like
Oh yeah, no, I understand that. I just I just assumed it was your Mexican side because that's just like a common thing for for like Mexican heritage and stuff. I honestly think it's really cool. Like if I die, I want people to just throw a big party. But no, that's that's good. It's good that you celebrated that. Yeah, my I gotta say, just the whole, I don't know. It was probably similar when it came to my my dad's funeral services and stuff. Like, there's a lot of people there that were just like, yeah, your dad was a nice guy. and stuff, but it just, I don't know. It still had that like very depressing feeling to it. I honestly feel like some people need to take more liberties when it comes to their like own funerals and shit. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I want a big party for my funeral, but I feel like definitely that's not gonna go the way I want it to. You know, some person's gonna be like, that's gonna be disrespectful to the dead. Let's just have a sad one where we get a cake from Costco. The cake from
There was some food from Costco there.
Now I'm just imagining my funeral and there being a fucking Costco cake with like a birthday design on it, because like they forgot to order a cake and they had to like pick up whatever was there.
So it just has birthday boy written on the front of it.
It says like happy birthday. And the
Birthday boy.
the poor person who got the cake has to sit there and be like, oh, I'm sorry, it's the only one they had. Yeah, it's really stupid. I honestly hate how some people will just like kind of, I don't know, take over whatever the person, I don't know, whatever the person says they want for like a funeral. Someone's got to like take it out of that context and put it into just a more formal thing. And I don't know. I definitely feel like if everyone could have what they want, you would see a lot more funerals where there's like a cannon that they just shoot the dead body out of.
Dead body cannon.
Yeah, dude. What if like some dude in the circus died and that's how he wanted to be remembered?
Ooh, that's a big boy right there.
Hell yeah.
Well, how'd they get the fat guy in the cannon, first off?
What, the body?
Yeah, the fat guy. Did they just chop it up and throw it in, or what?
Who said it had to be fat? Why do you just assume circus people are
I
fat?
thought you said I just thought you said like it was like a fat circus performer, and I was like,
oh no, I just said regular circus performer. Yeah. And Chan also says, I feel if I cared enough, I'd just donate my body and they'd be like, see kids, this is the heart of a gamer. And this is the heart of a normal person. You can clearly see that the gamers is superior. Indeed.
I wouldn't doubt that it's either worse or better than a normal person's heart because of how all the like fucking heart beating moments that we have.
Yeah, well no, Chan, this is what you gotta do. You gotta take the it's not the heart you gotta have them show, it's the brain. They'll be like, here's the brain of a normal person and here's the brain of a gamer. The gamer obviously has big brain.
Here's the brain of a gamer girl. Yeah, the smarts to sell her bathwater.
that shit was just fucking ridiculous. Like,
people making spaghetti out of it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there were reports of people using it for like spaghetti water.
You would need. I feel like you need like definitely more than just 2 or 3 of those little containers. Those only had like a cup worth of water. To make spaghetti, you need like probably at least a half gallon, maybe a gallon of water. I don't know. I don't know how big pots are.
Your brain no work no more.
Chan also says the gamer has a galaxy brain and is a massive unit. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Gamer brains are just, so much bigger. I mean, they are the epitome of that fucking brain meme. Right, they're just like the biggest brain that's just exploding out there. But no, what I was gonna do, there was one segment I was gonna do, and this is where the $7 that goes to you comes in, Matt.
Oh,
okay, you paying attention. It requires you to focus clearly on sound.
Okay, give me a second.
Cause so you know how like I'm wanting to go into film, but I thought to myself, what if I don't want to fucking be a director or a camera person? That's like baby shit, okay? What if I want to be a foley artist?
Yeah.
Create that background sound. So, what I have for you is 12 sound clips of me. I recorded 12 sound clips of shit that I that I did or found around my room.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guess, I'll say you only have I'd say one guess on each one.
Okay.
And if you guess 6 out of the 12 correct, uh then you get $7. I'll Venmo you $7. You know,
$7.
seven whole dollars. Some big money right there. How's that sound?
Fuck it, I got nothing to lose.
I'll for this segment I'll turn the crickets off for.
I love Roblox.
I love
Rob. Quoth Markiplier.
There's a fucking video in my feed that says I love Roblox. Anyways, I'll start off with some pretty easy ones, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you only have one guess, because you only have to get half right. So I think it should be pretty simple, pretty easy. So here's the first clip. Let me know if you need like sound up or something. But
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think that is?
It sounds like a notebook, maybe like a book, maybe.
That's correct. Cool. You got one. You got one. You got one. Good job, bud. Told you.
I try.
Told you it's gonna be. It start off pretty easy. What's the next one that's pretty easy? Let's see.
It's like Velcro, I think.
Haha, you two for two. And there you go. Here's one that you probably will not. You won't get it first here around. Okay, I'll give you two here rounds for this one. It'll be kind of hard for you.
That's like the news, I think, or like the store notification for like the Switch.
It's something more specific. Oh, that's not it. Fucking, that's the Velcro again.
Oh, that's like the friend thing, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 for 3. You just need to get 3 more.
Watch me miss the next 3.
Maybe I should have you get 8 right. Because now that I look at some of these, some of these are way easy. Anyways, okay, here is. You got one guess on this one. This one's a little bit tougher, so. What do you think that was?
Play the noise again for me.
Okay, this is your second playing of it.
I want to say chip, but it's not a chip. It sounds like you're like rolling up paper, maybe.
That is incorrect. It is a tape dispenser.
Oh.
I know, right? If you got video of it, wouldn't that be some good Foley footage? You
mean audio?
Yeah, Foley audio. Maybe I shouldn't go into Foley this.
Keep mistaking it for a video, and they're like, no, it's not video, it's audio.
This kid, he thinks he's recording video with this microphone. Yeah, let me quickly clear up some of these so I don't accidentally just keep fuck off. I can't do it. Okay, anyways. So you got 3. Yeah, you got 3 out of the 12 so far. So this one, yeah, say it's gonna be pretty tough to hear this one.
That's your keyboard. You're just mashing keys on it.
Yeah, it is. You got 4. I told you this will be easy and pretty easy. Now this one, maybe a little bit tougher.
Is that like a Ziploc bag or something?
Nope, that is incorrect. That is a glove. Whatever fucking neoprene. I don't know what the fuck. Nitrile latex glove, whatever the fuck. But yeah, so you got what, 4?
Yeah, 4.
You got 4. Okay. Here is a very. I'll give you a few guesses on this one. It's very specific.
I think that might have just been a water bottle you left or something, like something you just. Hold on, no. Hold on. Play it again.
Okay.
That sounds like a thermos, I think, that you're popping open.
Oh, it's kind of close. You give up?
Yeah.
So a while ago, I bought a jar of a mason jar of grape like homemade grape juice from Jonah, because his family makes homemade grape juice, and it has been just sitting in my room for months, and because it's practically empty, but it's got like a little bit of sludge in there now. But I opened it up, and I like took a whiff, and I was like, oh, just shit, this is disgusting. I gotta return this to Jonah soon.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no, I knew you probably want to get that because it's pretty specific, but you know, that was an interesting sound. Yeah, these are all pretty stupid sounds, but whatever.
Is that like the goo you can make?
No. I'll play it again. It had to do something with that glove earlier. Oh shit. Oh, it's just the glove repeating.
Are you just like moving the glove around? Like, is that the noise?
Yeah. I'll give it to you. It was me like popping my fingers in the glove.
Oh.
So yeah. Let's see. Here's a pretty, I guess, maybe an easy one. Anything?
No, I'm thinking still. Play it again. I mean, it sounds like you're tinkering with something. So maybe you're like your chair.
Oh, okay. I'll give that to you. It was my chair, but I wasn't tinkering with it. That's just how my chair sounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good job. You got what, 6 now?
Yeah.
You need 2 more, bud. Here's a 1.
Play it again. Is it like you sliding around a book and then like not like slapping it closed, but just closing it?
Nope. That was a drawer.
What?
Yeah, it was a drawer. Okay, there's 2 left. I'll give you $7 at 7 guesses right. So
What?
so here is one of the last ones.
Play it again. Is that like you getting your clothes on or something?
No, it's a blanket.
Fuck.
It's okay, bud. I saved this last one for you. It's pretty easy if you know the ins and outs of what this is. So here you go.
The hell is that? Play it again.
I know it's on the tip of your tongue, isn't it?
No, I'm trying to think about what it is. I want to say it's like an automaton, but that's not right because it's not. It didn't go like ah.
No. I'll give you more guesses. Just because it's got your you hear it sometimes.
Is it your microphone?
No. Not like hear it. You know.
Oh, your headphones.
No. I feel like you definitely would like. I think if you own one, you probably have heard these noises before.
Fuck, dude. I don't.
Chan,
Play it again.
Chan, do you have any idea?
I don't have the Twitch open just in case because Chan might know these. I don't know. This is the only time I'm gonna. At this point, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess it right.
Okay. You don't want to ask any questions and kind of narrow it down.
No, I'm good.
This is so sad. Alexa.
I don't have an Alexa. What the fuck? Damn you, Alexa.
Well, I thought you did.
I don't. My mom does.
I thought you did. And well, you lost, but I don't know. Since you're a good chap, I'll send you $6.
$6.66, dude.
Yeah, a whole $6. Oh. Yeah, no.
Wow.
That was my stupid little segment, and I wanted to try it out, see how well you like that. Do you like that? That was fun.
It was alright. Yeah.
It was alright.
I mean, it would be better if Jonah was here.
It would be
Not
better.
not that I'm saying it requires Jonah, but it's still pretty good.
It would be better. He would add I don't know how to describe him. He would add a
Jonah-ness.
A Jonah-esque feel to it all, you know. Let's turn those crickets back on. But yeah. Do you have any like just really just blunder year esque type things that
What do you mean?
just like the most kind of embarrassing stuff that portions of your middle school or high school life that you just regret happening?
Probably junior or senior year. One of the two.
Like why? Any specific reason?
Let's see. Both of them I regretted because I just dated really shitty people. I regret my junior year the most.
Whoa,
What?
Matt.
What?
Matt, you dated?
Yeah, I know. It's spooky, right?
I always just thought of you as the lone gamer type.
No, I dated like 2 people.
Oh, cool. But yeah, continue your saying you dated two people and then other
I
reasons.
regret dating that person because the person in my junior year, because I dated them for a year. So from my sophomore to my junior year, it was like my year that I dated them, and then I was just like done with them, and I was like, nope, I am done. I do not want any more. So I
Oh.
made it my sole purpose in that relationship to end it, not in like a necessarily like bad way, but just like I want out. I don't care,
Yeah.
and I want to get away from this person because they're really shitty.
Yeah. I mean, this is I know Chan can't relate as much, but I feel like a lot of people have had once in a while like a shitty relationship.
Well, no, and then I got into another shitty relationship after that, which was in my senior year, because one of my friends was like, "Hey, so and so wants to know if you like them," and I was like,
I mean,
"This isn't a bad sign whatsoever."
I I'd say like just my portion of fucking horrible relationships. They all just were me being like way too stupid and blind about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Cause I think the main one that like I always just hated to like go back think about that was that one girl. She was a total bitch. She like just fucking the whole time we were together, she like didn't want any like physical contact at all. Like she wouldn't let me like hug her or anything, or I don't know.
See, in my senior year, I was like, "Oh man, this person's cool," and then like we'd kiss or whatever. But then like after like a marching band competition, they'd be like, "Don't touch me, you're gross," and I'm
Yeah,
like, "What?" I'm like,
yeah.
"We're both fucking disgusting. We just got done fucking marching in the heat. Like what? What?
Yeah, it's so
What?"
stupid. And well, with her, she would like be okay with some like physical things like
PDA, yeah.
hugging or whatever. Like if it was either in private or just like very with very just like few friends, kind of like pushed me away all the time, and I was like, what the fuck? And like the last straw that fucking like hurt me was Christmas. For Christmas, I got her like this $70 thing of this big container of like a chai tea, like some
Mm-hmm.
pretty delicious quality chai tea, that I knew she would like. And what she got me for Christmas was $5 Batman sunglasses, and
Did
she
she take the price tags off of it?
yeah, she took the price tags off of it, but I knew she got it from like Hot Topic for like $5. But she got me those just because she knew that I don't entirely like the Batman comics or anything. I
Mm.
like it just because of the Joker. He's like a fucking my favorite thing. Yeah, but no, like the Batman sunglasses, I just was like, oh, cool, thanks. And then the next day, right after Christmas, she broke up with me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. And and then I think she kind of afterwards denied everything, saying like, "Oh, we were never together." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And I moved on from that real quick. Later on, like I think about like 5 months after that, I learned through a friend of a friend that like during the time that we were quote unquote together, she was
Mm-hmm.
she was sleeping with her best friend's younger brother.
Oh fuck.
Which I think at the time it was like she was like I want to say 17, and I think he might have been like 14 or 15.
Whoa, that's a big yikes
Yeah,
right fucking there.
that is a bit yikes. Moved on from that. Just
Stopped
kind of,
existing in that region, yeah.
yeah, my brain just kind of erased her from my thoughts and stuff. But no, that was all fun. And then beyond that, there was another girl. She when we were together, um, we were having like a fun time and stuff, and she was like, oh, I don't want to put like any labels on our relationship. And I was like, okay, I don't care too much. I don't want to get like super butthurt, even though I get super butthurt. But one
Yeah.
one day it got to the point where I was like getting pretty. I was like pretty close friends with like some of her friends too. So one day, some of her friends like invited me out to hang out, do like a bonfire thing, and I went and I was like, oh hey, where's she? Is she coming? And they're like, oh, she has to like study tonight. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I can chill. And then one guy showed up, and her best friend was like, okay, Richard, you need to get out of here right now. I was like, well, why? And then like through just context clues and like dialogue,
You were just like,
I discovered that he was also like dating her, and I was like, okay. And I just like turned to her best friend, and I was like, can you please take me home?
please take home.
Can you please take home? I don't want to be here. So
I think that was one of my like third relationships where like they were dating somebody else, and the other person was out of town, and they just used me, and I was like,
yeah,
oh.
that's
And then they broke up with their actual girlfriend, and then they came back to me as a boomerang. But I decided I didn't give a fuck, and I still took the relationship anyways and did nothing to prevent it from stopping. So, lesson is, kids, not nothing to prevent it from stopping. Basically, just like I just didn't put any effort in because I was like,
yeah,
you fucking cheated on me. I'm gonna be a boomerang. I'm gonna be a shitty as fuck boomerang. I'm gonna give a fuck.
I'm gonna break that boomerang in half. But yeah,
And then she broke up with me the night of like before finals, and I actually wanted to break up with her that night. So I was like, yes.
Oh, you're happy about that. You didn't want to be the one that like.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be a shithead.
You weren't mad that you didn't want to like
No,
revel in the. Okay.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, fuck yeah, she's doing it for me. She saved me all the effort. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But no, and yeah, I think then after that one, I just like kind of turned into like a little single shitlord for a little bit, and then I met Nikayla, and
then you fucked.
Yeah, yeah. No, met Nikayla, and we started dating, and we like hit it off really well, and here we are today, 3 years after. So that was fun. It was good times. But yeah, no. That was a side thing. I was gonna get more into the whole Blunder years thing, but that was also fun. I had a lot of embarrassing moments from middle school and high school. Because middle school was kind of like I was like trying to recover from my dark days of elementary school. My days of elementary school were the darkest. They were like the darkest of dark timelines ever.
The worst possible ending to a video game. Like,
yeah.
Like your neighbor dies, like your dog dies. Well, everything just goes to shit.
It was all just shit. Like, I'd say the main like thing that was shit about it was in elementary school I was kind of this short chubby kid.
Everyone is at that point.
Yeah, I wasn't like super fat, but I wasn't just like I wasn't like skinny attractive like how some elementary kids are, you know. But anyways, I was short and chubby, and one kid, he fucking loved to fucking bully me so much. Like, it just was painful when he would bully me. Like, I think one day in elementary school, there's one day where I think I dropped like a pencil or something, and I was reaching underneath my desk to get it, and I guess my since I think even when I was like short and chubby, I still had no ass. and so my pants like would slide down a little bit.
Yeah.
And so like I was bending down to reach it, and I think like just a little bit of my fucking ass crack was showing, and he just like laughed so much and called me fucking, I think the nickname he called me was like Mooney for like the longest time.
Oh, Jesus.
And it fucking like pained me so much. Like this kid, I don't know why he like just picked me out of everyone to fucking like bully to death. But no, this was my elementary school, but this kid, another example of why he was a fucking asshole to me, was we had on our playground was the monkey bars. Did you ever have monkey bars on your playground?
Yeah, I had monkey bars. I had like a big play structure.
Yeah. Did you guys ever do like monkey bar fights?
No.
Oh. So we would do monkey bar fights where one kid would start on one end and the other kid would start on the other, and they would climb the monkey bars towards each other and basically just like full on kick each other until the other person fell off, right?
Mm-hmm.
This kid fucking, he's like, I want to face you, Richard. And I was like, oh, okay.
He's like, I want to face you right now.
Right now. And so we faced each other, and I think we did like best of 3 kind of round thing. So, first round,
Cue the Japanese thing going, yo.
I think first round he just instantly like knocked me off, and I was like, shit. So I got back up.
Shit, man.
The second round, I climbed to him, and what I did was he's a little bit bigger than me, because he was like bully. He was like bully chubby, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what you expect like the stereotypical bully to look like.
Kind of like bully muscle chub.
Yeah.
But so what I did was, instead of like trying to like hit him straight on, I climbed out to him, and I quickly as I could like wrap my legs around him and like tried tugging him down with my legs. And that knocked him off, and he got fucking mad about that.
He's like, you can wrap your legs around me, dude.
So third round, yeah, third round, I'm climbing across the monkey bars, and he's climbing at me, and he just like with all his fucking might just kicked me square in the chest, and that like fucking sent me hurling to the ground. And it was like right as like the bell was ringing, for all the kids to come in, and everyone left, and there I was just laying on the ground clutching my chest, and one of the like recess ladies had to like come out, like as she like was guiding everyone back in. She noticed me out there, and she like came out, and she's like, Richard, are you okay? What happened? I was like,
I got kicked in the chest.
Got kicked in the chest, and like the amount of times that this fucker like bullied me so much in elementary school was just like I forced myself every day at like lunch to like puke all like my lunch food out and stuff, and pretend to be sick just so I could like get sent home.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so painful for me to like, seriously, a lot of people talk about how like middle school is like their worst time in school. Elementary was my fucking worst.
Talk about blunder years. I remember when I was in elementary school, literally anytime an adult would like pull me to the side for like one-on-one conversation, I would just start fucking crying. I have no idea why. Like I would just start like, fucking crying.
Please don't talk to me.
Yeah, and not even like please don't talk to me. Like I would like listen to them, but I would like just start crying for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And I was like,
even when like it wasn't you being in trouble or anything.
Yeah,
just,
when it wasn't me being in trouble or wasn't like anything bad, like I would just start crying, and I'm like,
it sounds sad seeing little Matthew crying.
Little Matt crying.
Little Matt.
Just because an adult talked to him.
Yeah.
Now look at me. I barely even cry. So that's not true. I just fucking like staring at the distance, and then sometimes I'll be like just staring at the distance at the store, like a 50-yard stare, and I'll just feel like tears running down my eyes, and I'm like, I fucking crying. Like,
I'll even just like berate you with fucking mean comments, and you're like, "Hey, Richard angry." Yeah. No, like I said, elementary was my dark years, and then um, jokes on that bully, cause
his dad died a week
by the
later.
time no, 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 jokes on the bully. He like by the time I think near the end of middle school and into high school, I like shot up. I stopped. Was went from short and chubby to super tall and super skinny, like instantly, and he just remained this short, chubby asshole. And so I got him.
I got him.
Yeah, no. I think it's like another blunder year thing. In middle school, actually, was fucking I middle school was just so elementary school was my dark time. Middle school was like my recovery time. I said nothing to nobody. I was like a ghost, and only was like an apparent person to a few of my like close friends. Because what I would do, I think during that time I was big into Assassin's Creed.
So you'd do
So
like the scream, and you'd be like, ah!
no, no. Just like whenever I was going through the hallways, I would just weave in and out of people like fucking
Push him to the side, like
Enzio would do in fucking Assassin's Creed. I would just be like, just like turn my turn my uh turn my chest sideways here and there, just like slide through people.
Oh, I still do that today, and like, I don't know why, but like, because marching band gave me like really good like feet dexterity, so like if I'm about to like fall backwards, I can like catch myself without even fucking like stumbling that much more backwards, or like people, I'll just like slide on like the top, like the front of my feet, and not even like use the back of my feet to like move. I'll just slide my feet, and then I'll just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I understand.
I also kind of realized that like even though I'm like grown up now and I'm like I'm not that much of an asshole, I'm like I can still be kind of an asshole sometimes, surprisingly.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of can be.
At least
Yeah,
you're being honest with me though.
yeah. No, like I said, fucking middle school is recovery, and then I think high school is when I started to actually like open up to people and be more outgoing with people. Because I think by senior year, I ran for fucking class office and stuff. So it was at that point where I was like, I'm gonna be outgoing. And
I'm gonna be outgoing.
And Nikayla keeps saying like, oh, if we knew each other in high school, like if we went to the same high school, I think you and I would never be friends. I'm like, no, you wouldn't be friends with senior year me. Senior year me was the one that was like outgoing and shit. The rest
Is
of
exact opposite of me.
the rest of high school me was the nerd boy that you you called daddy in every single fucking anime or movie that you watch, babe. And she's like, She's like, okay. I hate group projects. Everyone hates group projects for school. No one likes it because you always have either one person that wants to take the whole thing over or a person that just doesn't want to do shit. Fucking,
I was both of those people.
you were both of those people.
Not at the same time, but just different times.
I'd say probably in high school I was the one that did jack shit and kind of played it off as me doing stuff. Be like, yo, I did this research about this and whatnot. But I think me now, I think the last semester that I did school, college was I had a group project with some people, and none of the people were like fully committed, and I just was like, okay, I'm taking this whole thing over, and I'm gonna like. We went in for the presentation for the group thing, and I just like took the lead.
You were just like, I'm doing it.
Yeah, but no, I think throughout all of it, I do regret some stuff in the past about my K through 12 school years, but overall, I think it's built me as a person. Is there anything you want to talk about, bud? Anything that's bugging you?
I got a more a question,
What?
a discussion question. Do you think kids who grow up in homeschool are softer than, I mean, softer in the sense of like what they can handle, what they can deal with, compared to like kids who go through public school? I know it's probably like a
Um,
question already answered or easily answered, but I
I
figured it would be interesting.
I feel like it depends. I think it's like a case by case thing.
But
Because
like in general, from
in
the people that
general,
you've encountered, I'm saying, I guess more from experience than like in theory.
in general, I think most of the people I've encountered that have been homeschooled are like I would say not softer. I'd say probably harder. Like uh well, there's one kid who like he went through homeschooling, and I swear he was like probably the smartest dude I knew. And like he some of the reasons behind his homeschooling was like he had like I think his mom taught him, but he had like an abusive dad, and so like
Mm-hmm.
he uh he had he had to deal with that kind of experience, but like that didn't stop him, and also I think it like strengthened him as a person. I don't know. I generally haven't seen anyone who's like super soft about homeschooling. It's really, I don't know. What do you think?
Um, I think it's kind of a mixed bag, like you said. And in my experience, I think sometimes they can be kind of softer, and sometimes they can be kind of like harder. Although, I definitely do feel that there's kind of like not an experience gap, I would say, but just kind of like
I
different ways of learning, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
Like,
so you know how like there's that curve
yeah.
that a lot of people use in both classes and whatnot, and how it's
Mm-hmm.
like in the middle is like the main group of people, and like
Mm-hmm.
60% at least.
Mm-hmm.
um I feel like with homeschool kids it's like kind of the inverse of that, you know. At one
Mm-hmm.
end you got probably like homeschooled kids that are just they just didn't give a shit about homeschooling, and
Mm-hmm.
they kind of their their like reading levels probably like third grade or something. But then at the opposite end there's like a lot of other homeschooled people that are just fucking geniuses.
Oh
because
yeah.
because I've met quite a few like homeschooled people that like seriously, uh, they would have, I think, like I'd say probably like a college level understanding of things at say the age of like 14, just because I don't know, like maybe their homeschool parents are
Mm-hmm.
just like on point with teaching them everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, I think it's case by case. You know, whoever puts more care into it is definitely a lot more out there and whatnot, and whoever isn't is just not willing to. Yeah, my brain stopped working.
That's fine. I'm tired as well.
But yeah, no. What are you
Uh,
doing? Fiddling with your
I'm
mic?
I'm fiddling with my controller behind my microphone because I'm gonna actually try and play some more Dark Souls 2. I took a break for a minute to relax and to chill out a little bit.
Chill out, relax.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I like.
Two. I think is very funky comparatively to
Oh,
3 and 1.
everyone says two is funky. I need to check it out, but I've heard two is just like a completely different experience from the first and third.
Um, Finishing comment, like, 2 is very funky. It's very different than the first one, but still pretty similar.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
think I think it's kind of entertaining how I have a Filipino friend and they're like, "We're taking back Pepe," and I'm like, "Pepe was never gone. He was never bad. Like,
yeah, like
he was never like a terrible thing, you know?"
yeah, no, it's just it just so happens to be that like some 4chan users who are fucking assholes want to use Pepe all the time. It's not like Pepe ever was a.
What did Pepe ever do to you, dude?
What did Pepe ever do to you?
Perfect way to
Pepe
put it.
Pepe will always be just a good boy in our hearts.
Our hearts, in our minds, in our souls.
And on that, we shall probably end it there. Pepe being the highlight of our night.
Yeah, I had a pretty good time. I'm really tired as well. I mean, at least I work in the afternoon, so
Yeah, I have tomorrow off, so I'll probably sleep in. But it was a good run.
it's a good run.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us, and thank you, Chan, for some of the insightful comments that you added to this whole experience. And yeah, hope y'all have a wonderful night
Thanks.
or day or whatever time it is. If you listen to this at random ass times during the day. I mean, you could be listening to this at like 2 p.m. on the toilet. Whenever you feel like it.
Ouchies.
Anyways, have fun.